This is Farmington Knights football on KDKZ Channel 18.
And good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hale Memorial Stadium and Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School, where it's the Farmington Knights coming into tonight's contest. 1 win, 5 losses on the season in week number 7 against the visiting Poplar Bluff Mules. A big rivalry between these schools as they're separated by more than an hour's drive, but a heated rivalry always between these two schools. It's homecoming, it's senior night, and the Farmington Knights will win the toss and elect to receive. Kicking for the Poplar Bluff Mules, number 17, is Colin Jones, and back deep to receive for the Farmington Knights is number 20. That'll be Braden Krause, and number 37, that is Colin Hewitt, as the Poplar Bluff Mules will put it in the air. It's an end-over-end kick fielded by Hewitt. He dropped it for a second at the 9, and he's back on his feet up to the 20. Hewitt across to the 30, Hewitt up to the 35, and Hewitt all the way up to the 38-yard line to return that ball. Picked it up at the 9-yard line, and the Farmington Knights will start out on offense with good field position here on homecoming night. Our broadcast made possible in part by our many fine sponsors here on homecoming, as the Farmington Knights are missing many tonight, including Brant Busenbark. Brant played quarterback in the last half of last week's game and has suffered a broken collarbone. Also missing junior Connor Forsyth with a broken elbow, a fractured elbow, as those will be two missed parts of this key offense here tonight. Justin Boehm in the quarterback position. He's got 3 wide receivers to the wide right, or to the near right, 2 to the near left. And Boehm takes a snap, looks for a pass. He's going to go left side, number 88. That'll be Devin Nagel, and he drops the pass. He was going to field it at the 45. It would have been a first down. Devin Nagel just couldn't keep the hands on it. He had a wide open clear pass, and it's not going to happen. It'll be a 2nd and 10. Knights at their own 37-yard line. On your radio 95.fm as we're underway. No score here from Farmington, as the Farmington Knights and the Poplar Bluff Mules battle it out here on homecoming night. Farmington received the ball. Colin Hewitt returned it back up to the 37-yard line. First play, incomplete pass to Devin Nagel. Boehm lines up 3 wide receivers to the far left, 2 to the near right. Takes his time, down to 2 seconds on the clock, and he takes the snap. This time his pass is going to go a real quick completion. No, they're going to wave it off. He was on the ground. The pass was over to 82, Quinn McIntosh. It'll be a 3rd down now and 10 for the Farmington Knights, who have yet to put any yardage on the run or the pass tonight. So an incomplete pass brings up a 3rd and 10 Farmington from their own 37 here on homecoming night. No score, 11:45 to play. As now Justin Boehm's going to get his orders, 20 seconds on the play clock. He's got plenty of time. This time he's got 3 wide receivers to the near right, 2 to the far left. He puts the pan in motion. That's going to be number 4, Braden Bond. Now, Boehm takes a snap. It's a 3rd and 10. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to run it up the right side, get up to the 40 and out of bounds. It's not enough for a first down. He's going to be short. Boehm's going to pick up about 6. Give him officially about 4 there. Looked a lot farther from where he angled far side. So already Farmington has to punt away the ball, and that is not good for Farmington here on offense, as they have got to be disciplined to make this a good night for them. Kicking the ball for Farmington, number 6, that'll be Brendan Ferris. Back to receive for the Poplar Bluff Mules, number 22, that is Jordan Emmons. As the right leg goes into it, it drops at the 31 and goes past Emmons. It's going to take a Farmington roll down to the Mule 14-yard line, and that's where the Farmington Knights will down the ball. So Farmington right off the bat on offense goes 4 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and done. Don't forget, St. Louis Cardinals, game number 1, about to begin in St. Louis, Missouri. That is a game we would love to have televised right here at the stadium tonight. 11:25 to play first quarter, and we'll bring you updates. I'm sure a lot of you will be watching and maybe participating. A lot of people have the ESPN app, get live updates. Nothing quite beats being at the game, though. Again, I'm Aaron Cox in Farmington, Missouri on your radio. Froggy 96, as we're now seeing the Poplar Bluff Mules for the first time tonight as the quarterback goes under center. That is number 7. That'll be Cameron Misner. And he's going to take it for himself. And he hands off this time. A little bit of a gain for Poplar Bluff. It'll be number 9, B. Wynn. In on the tackle, number 34. That'll be Trent Weidman for the Farmington Knights. It was a gain of 6 for the Poplar Bluff Mules, 2nd down and 4 to go. Mules on their own 21-yard line. As the quarterback takes a snap, hands it off to B. Wynn. Wynn goes right side. He's going to be brought down by the tail. Weidman in on the tackle as a first down for the Poplar Bluff Mules. The quarterback, Cameron Misner. And it's a first down for Poplar Bluff, playing on their own 30-yard line. Farmington sets up in a nickel defense. 3 wideouts to the left. This time B. Wynn's going to go to the right side. He spells it B-I and then N-G-U-Y-E-N. They just say, pronounce it B. Wynn. Number 9, he is a running back, a junior at 5'6", 140 pounds. Wynn will pick up 2 on the carry. It'll be a 2nd down and 8 from the Mule 32-yard line. No score here on homecoming. Farmington and Poplar Bluff. Join us coming up at halftime. Your chance to play and win with our halftime giveaways. Your chance to win a $20 gift certificate to Spokes. As the quarterback, Misner, takes it off, he hands it off to Wynn, who goes right up the middle this time. He's got an open spot, and he's going to angle left side. Finally brought down from behind. In on the tackle, Garrett Duncan. Wynn on the carry is going to pick up 12 and a first down for the Poplar Bluff Mules. A flag on the play, but an official is going to pick it right back up. Must have just dropped it. So Poplar Bluff now up to their 42-yard line. And a first down for Poplar Bluff. The Poplar Bluff Mules and the Farmington Knights, no score, as we're already seeing a good combination of the quarterback, Cameron Misner, to his running back, B. Wynn. This time, Wynn's going to take it up the center again. He's going to gain about 5, and Farmington's got to shut those holes quickly. We've seen Wynn go to the right side twice, trying to get around the perimeter, and then we've seen him go up the center twice, and he's getting tremendous amount of yardage each time. That was a gain of 5. It'll be a 2nd and 5 now from the Mule 48. Still no score as the Bluff Mules are on the offense. Farmington went 1, 2, 3 plays and then had to punt it away. They tried to pass it 3 times, and then the quarterback keeper was unsuccessful for a gain of only 4. Now Wynn takes it to the right side. He's looking for an open hole. They're going to have to chase him down. He's got enough for a first down and then some. It'll be a gain of 16. Gets all the way down to the Farmington 38-yard line. It's a first down for the Poplar Bluff Mules, and we've seen one combination, quarterback to running back, and it's working well for Poplar Bluff so far. If Farmington doesn't get on defense quickly, they are looking to charge right down into the Farmington Knight end zone. Wynn is doing some good job tonight. He's averaging over 1,000 yards this season already. 8:33 to play here in the first quarter. It's a first down, Mules from the Farmington 38. The quarterback now passes left side. It goes to Austin Jefferson. Jefferson picks up, I believe, a first down. Jefferson angles left side towards the Farmington sideline, and he goes out of bounds. It's a first down for the Mules, a gain of 11. And now Poplar Bluff is digging deep into Knight territory, down on the 27-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 for the Poplar Bluff Mules here on homecoming night as Farmington quickly marching deep down into territory here. It's a 1st and 10 as going up the center this time, number 21, Jake Pulliam. Pulliam's going to get all the way up to the Farmington, looks like the 16-yard line. No, they're going to down him all the way at the 23. So a gain of officially 4 on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 6 for the Mules on the Farmington 23. No score here on homecoming night. Farmington on defense trying to hold off the Poplar Bluff Mules. Quarterback under center. Misner, and a flag on the play from the back official. We get movement and illegal motion on Poplar Bluff will set them back. Mules will have to back this one up. So it'll be a 2nd down and 11 for the Poplar Bluff Mules now on the Farmington 28-yard line. 7:33 to play here before the end of the first. No score. Right now, Poplar Bluff is looking good. They've started this drive all the way back down on their 14-yard line. Now they play on the Farmington 28. They were down on the 23 after the penalty as the quarterback Misner takes a snap. He keeps it for himself. Meisner goes down, and a completed pass, and a flag on the play into the end zone for Poplar Bluff. It's Colin Jones. A real quick pass from Meisner. A flag on the play. We'll wait to see the official call. An illegal block on the Mules. We'll wait for the official call. It would wave that touchdown off for Jones. So it is a illegal block on the offense, and it backs up and waves off the touchdown for Poplar Bluff. So it'll be a 2nd down and 7 now for the Mules. No touchdown, no score, as now they play on the Farmington 24-yard line. 7 minutes, 10 seconds in the first quarter, no score, but Bluff looks to score here for the first time tonight. The quarterback, Meisner, under center. This time he hands off, and a real quickly moving handoff into the hands of number 21. That'll be Jake Pulliam. In on the tackle for Farmington, number 14, Tim Brady. Pulliam had to jump over the top of Brady as he was lifting up off of his tackle and pretty much tripped him. It'll be now a 3rd down and 3 to go for the Poplar Bluff Mules, playing on the Farmington 20-yard line. The quarterback under center takes the handoff, hands up to Wynn. Wynn up the center, and he's not going to find much. The gap closes for Farmington quickly. In on the tackle, number 79, Johnny Barton, along number 54. That was Aaron Mays, and along with Trent Weidman. I'm sure Trent wouldn't appreciate me calling him that. But it's a 1st down for Poplar Bluff. Unfortunately, Farmington's defense wasn't able to close the gap quite enough, and so Wynn will get a gain and a 1st down for Poplar Bluff. And they're going to mark him down at the 16-yard line. They've got a chance at a 1st down all the way down at the Farmington 6. So now the Poplar Bluff Mules are taking their 11th play so far as the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket. He's going to try to find Jefferson, and Austin Jefferson's going to make the completed pass, and there to tackle him was number 3, Trey Amsden, assisted by Barton. It'll be a pickup of 4, a 2nd down and 6 to go for the Poplar Bluff Mules, playing on the Farmington 14-yard line. The 13-yard line is where the ball is being positioned. 5:49 to play before the end of the first quarter. It's a 2nd down now and 7 for the Poplar Bluff Mules, playing at the Farmington 13-yard line. Farmington's defense looking to hold here strong, as we've seen Poplar Bluff get into the end zone already as the quarterback takes the snap, looks to pass. He's there for Jones. Jones nearly trips, but he gets the footing into the end zone for the touchdown. No penalty this time. Number 17, Colin Jones, a 6-foot, 180-pound senior, into the end zone for the first points of the night for Poplar Bluff. And it comes with 5:32 to play here in the first quarter, as the man to do the holding tonight for Poplar Bluff, number 2, Alex Lewis. To kick it will be Colin Jones, the man who just put it into the end zone. This was the 2nd time Jones has been into the end zone tonight, but the first one was waved off after an illegal block by the offense. Jones waits for the snap. The hold is there. The kick is way up, and it is splitting the uprights clearly. Your score with 5:32 to play before the end of the first quarter. Poplar Bluff 7, Farmington nothing. We'll be back for the kickoff in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
The new generation, Hoods, Discount Home Center. Custom countertops, vanities, cabinets, and doors.
Furniture, tools and paint, electrical and hardwood floors.
Plumbing and lighting, windows and tile.
If you're building or remodeling,
We've got what you need on every aisle.
buy it for less, we save you money. Buy it for less at the new
Generation, Hoods, Discount Home Center.
And welcome back to Farmington High School, Hale Memorial Stadium and Jack Richardson Field, as it's homecoming, and Poplar Bluff will score first after a quick 8-yard run into the end zone for number 17, Colin Jones. Makes it 7-0 after Jones himself kicked the extra point, and now we wait for Jones to do the kickoff at the Bluff 40-yard line. A little southerly wind, around 5 miles an hour. Earlier this afternoon when we were down on the field, the wind had picked up and was gusting about 15 miles an hour, and we thought that was going to play into tonight's game, but the wind has calmed. It's a kickoff from Poplar Bluff, 5:32 to play in the opening quarter, 7-0 Mules, as Jones puts the leg into it, and it goes down into the Farmington 19, and there to pick it up, number 20 will be Kraus. That'll be Braden Kraus, and Kraus doesn't return it for much. He gets just 2 yards after he fielded it at the 19-yard line, and that's where we see Farmington start on offense here. This will be the second time tonight we've seen the Knights. The first time they tried to make 3 pass attempts, and it just wasn't coming up for them. Justin Boehm tried to keep it, and it just wasn't going to happen. Excuse me, they went for 2 passes, then on the third down, Boehm tried to keep it. On the fourth, they had to punt it away. So it's a 1st and 10 for Farmington, playing on their own 14-yard line. Boehm lines up 2 wide receivers to the far right, 2 to the near left. And Boehm will put Braden Bond on his left side. A bad snap off the turf. He has to pick it up. Boehm's going to go up through the center of the pile. He'll gain about 3. As a pile there from Farmington and Poplar Bluff. In on the tackle, number 71, number 76, Nicholas Mitchell. And number 72, Quentin Mitchell. They are brothers, and they must be twins. They're both seniors. One weighs about 20 pounds more than the other, according to the roster. Boehm takes a snap, hands off to Bond. Bond up the center, and as he pushes the pile, he'll try to get a few more yards out of it. He'll pick up about 4. In on the tackle, number 76, Nicholas Michael again. 4:30 to play here in the first quarter. 7-0 Poplar Bluff on homecoming night. Farmington on a 3rd down and about a yard to go. Play now on their own 34-yard line. Make that the 33. Boehm lines up 2 wide receivers to the far right, 2 to the near left. Bond just out on the right side. A little pass play goes to the right side. Quinn McIntosh is going to go on the feet. McIntosh on the completed pass will get a 1st down and a gain of about 5. So it's a 1st down for Farmington after McIntosh. A little pass play out to the far right. He turned and then sprinted, and a no-huddle offense quickly back on the line as Farmington. It's a 1st and 10, now on their own 37-yard line. Now Boehm will look off to the sideline. They'll double-check the play. 13 seconds on the play clock. 3:55 to play in the first quarter. 7-0 Poplar Bluff. Boehm, 2 wide receivers far left, 2 to the near right. Boehm takes a snap. He's got a little bit of time. He's getting flushed out now. He's got to take the run. He's going to make a pass, and it's right in the hands of Devin Nagel, and then he's tackled on the ankles. Nagel had to jump in the air. He was all the way down on the Bluff 44-yard line. Nagel had to jump probably 2 or 3 feet, tried to pull it down, and then there to make a good pass coverage was Tristan Francisco. He wrapped up Nagel at the ankles and then brought him down. 2nd and 10. That would have been about a 20-yard play for Farmington on the completed pass, but good pass protection by Poplar Bluff makes it a 2nd and 10 Farmington, still on their own 37-yard line. Boehm takes a snap, hands off to Bond. He'll try to go up the center. He's got a little bit of a hole. He's going to gain about 6. 3:34 and counting now in the first quarter. 7-0 Poplar Bluff. On your radio, 95.fm and Froggy96online.com. Our broadcast made possible by Farmers Insurance, Ferroni's Pond and Poplar Bluff. First Midwest Bank of the Ozarks. Locations all over the place. Piedmont, Van Buren, Greenville, Poplar Bluff, Puxico, and many others. Aleve Dental, Poplar Bluff Speedway. Good to have some sponsors from our southern stations as well. As Boehm on a 3rd down and 5. He'll take the snap. He's got 2 wides each side. He's got a little time. Now he's getting pressured. He feels it. He's going to run. He's going to run even farther to the right. He's going to pass upfield, and just out of the grab of number 86, the intended receiver, that was Hunter Corcoran. He couldn't make the completed pass, and here we see a 4th down and 5 again for Farmington. They're going to have to punt it away for the 2nd time tonight. Incomplete pass intended for Corcoran. As Farmington will have to punt it away. Doing the kicking will be number 6, Brendan Ferris. Back to receive number 22. That'll be Jordan Emmons. Ferris puts a right punt away, and it's going to drop at the 31-yard line and then go out of bounds. But before it goes out of bounds, number 8, that was John Barr, will grab it and keep it in bounds at the 32-yard line. Well, 2:45 to play here in the first quarter. It's a 7-0 Poplar Bluff score as the Mules started their last drive on the 14-yard line. This time they get a little bit better position at the 32. Farmington's had to punt it away twice so far tonight, as I anxiously await some updates. Got to get MLB.com's game day going over here as the Cardinals play the Dodgers. Well, a real quick play goes for 6 yards for the Mules as Wynn goes up the center. Stopped by Colin Hewitt. It'll be an 8-yard gain, so it'll be a 2nd down and 2 to go for the Mules. Now up on their own 39-yard line. The Dodgers and the Cardinals still in warm-ups, have yet to begin. That game will be seen on TBS. This is game number 1. It's playoff time. As the quarterback takes a snap, he's going to make a real quick pass, completed to number 22. That is all the way down. Jordan Emmons to the 25, to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Emmons into the end zone on a 62-yard run. What a play by Jordan Emmons from quarterback Cameron Misner. And it's another Poplar Bluff touchdown. No flags on the play, nothing to bring this one back and save the Knights on this one. He goes for 61 yards. As Jordan Emmons will put his first points on the night. Here's the extra point from Jones. It's up, and it splits the uprights. No, they waved it. From our view, it looked like it was splitting the uprights, and they both wave it off. Jones pushed it right, no good, and with 1:54 to play here in the first quarter, Poplar Bluff up 13-0 over the Farmington Knights on homecoming. It is high school football, week number 7. We're back for the kickoff on 30 seconds.
You love to shop at Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. There's something here for everybody. You're gonna love it, we know you will. We can give new life to every room, give your home a brand new feel. We love to shop at Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
Well, as we thought that we were headed to the kickoff, a very late flag came in on the kick, and so we'll wait to see what's happening down on the field. I believe Poplar Bluff's going to get a chance to kick it again, as we see Jones returning out to the field as well. Farmington special teams going to come out as a late flag, and I didn't even see the flag until we'll wait for the call. A legal substitution on Farmington, as Farmington's entire special teams has to run out. Half of them didn't realize what was going on, as now they're all 12 out on the end zone. Now, Poplar Bluff's going to try for the 2-point conversion. Pulliam will try into the end zone. Jake Pulliam has got a 2-point conversion. It's now 15-0. We'll wait for the kickoff and be back in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
I love Spokes Pub and Grill. For rolling good times, you love it, you will. From original hot wings to hand-cut steaks, at Spokes there's something for every taste. I love Spokes Pub and Grill. Ride it on in, come on and have your fill. It's time to hit the road, get behind the wheel. For rolling good times, it's Spokes Pub and Grill, yeah.
Welcome back after the flag was on the play, and a legal substitution on Farmington let Poplar Bluff have an extra chance at it. They missed the field goal, but now after the penalty, they went for a 2-point conversion. Now they hold a 15-0 lead over the Farmington Knights. here at Hale Memorial Stadium in Jack Richardson Field. Good evening, everybody. I'm Aaron Cox in Farmington, Missouri on week number 7 of high school football. Farmington at home for their final home game of the regular season. Play the Mules, who are leading 15-0. A minute 54 to play here in the first quarter. Other games in progress across your radio. St. Genevieve's at Fredericktown. That game on AM 1450 and FM 103.9 The Mix. You can also listen to Perryville at Park Hill Central. That game on 107.1 The Zone and thezonerocks.com. As Jones puts a line drive nearly into the end zone, fielding it will be Kraus. He's going to go up to the 30. Kraus still on the feet at the 35. Kraus up to the 40, I think. Nope. Yeah, he's up at the 42-yard line. Kraus fielded that at the 6. As a big return for Farmington. Kraus just putting the legs into it, forward motion, and got all the way back up to their 41-yard line. Update from Park Hills. Central Rebels lead at 13-0 over Perryville. And I believe, if I'm reading this right, I believe it's 14-0 St. Genevieve over Fredericktown. I'll double check that. Minute 44 to play before the end of the first quarter. As Boehm takes a snap, hands off to Bond. He'll keep it for himself and go up the center. Boehm right up the center is going to gain 4 on the carry. Fake the handoff to Bond. In on the tackle number 55, Jacob Sliger. It'll be a 2nd down and 6 for the Farmington Knights. He gained 4. He's all the way up now at the 45-yard line. Farmington Knights down by 2 possessions. It's 15-0. Poplar Bluff with a minute 17 here to play before the end of the first. Boehm lines up. They've got 3 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the far left, nobody in the backfield. Boehm takes a snap, looks to the left, passes over quickly. Number 21, that is Tyler Finch. Finch is going to get a first down and a gain of 10. Tyler Finch gets all the way up to the Poplar Bluff 45-yard line as a first down to the junior, 5'11", 156-pound Tyler Finch. It's a 1st and 10 Knights from the Bluff 45. Boehm, 2 wide receivers to the right. This time he hands off to Bond. Bond up the center. He's only going to get 2 on the play. With 45 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Braden Bond with the carry, gains 2. 2nd down and 8. Again, that's an update from Park Hill Central. The Rebels up 13-0 over the Perryville Pirates. Also a game on AM 1450 and 103.9 The Mix. Fredericktown at home hosting in the St. John Dragons. We'll get an update on that game coming up here shortly. Bond with 6 seconds on the play clock. Boehm, that is, with Bond to his left. 3 seconds. This time he's going to keep it for himself. He gets all kinds of trouble. He's going to lose a yard. Justin Boehm tried to take the snap, and I don't think Bond was ready for it, so Boehm kept it, tried to go up the center. He's going to, luckily he didn't lose anything. He got back up to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 3rd down and 8. And I believe that's the end of the first quarter. We've played a complete 12 minutes of high school football in the first quarter. Poplar Bluff on homecoming night leads the Farmington Knights 15-0. We're back in 60 seconds on 95.9 FM.
Do you think you have to travel to the city for great Italian food? For the absolute best Italian dining anywhere, visit Mario's Italian Eatery in Bonne Terre. Mario's is a family-owned Italian restaurant with old-world flavors. Mario's uses only fresh ingredients to make your dining experience one that you'll never forget. Everything from their delicious baked ziti to their hand-tossed pizza dough, you'll taste the difference at Mario's. You'll also find fine Italian cuisine choices like chicken parmesan, tortellini alfredo, homemade lasagna, stuffed shells, fresh salads, and local wines, plus a full line of full-body and light beers and mixed drinks. Delivery is available too. Call Mario's at 358-7999 in Bonne Terre. Mario's Italian Eatery on North Allen Street in Bonne Terre. Fine Italian dining and fine Italian atmosphere. Open 7 days a week.
And welcome back to Farmington High School as we honor the winning baseball team of 1983 who won the Missouri State Championship. And what an achievement as they are in attendance tonight, and a standing ovation from our Farmington Knight crowd. As we get ready for this second quarter, it'll be a 3rd and 8 Farmington, playing on the Mule 43-yard line. Boehm takes a snap. He's in all kinds of trouble. He's got to pass it out of bounds. No receiver there. An incomplete pass on Boehm. Justin Boehm may get an intentional grounding call as a flagging on the play. Nobody was in the receiving position as Boehm ran out of the pocket, ran 15 yards backwards, and then realized he was in all kinds of trouble, getting pressure by Aaron Vincent along with Jake Pulliam. It's a 4th down and 8 as Farmington, for the 3rd time tonight, will have to punt this ball away. Brendan Ferris will put the leg into it. Back to receive for the Mules, number 22, Jordan Emmons. The leg is an end-over-end kick. It's a nice spiral, and Emmons will field it at the 11-yard line. So Poplar Bluff up 15-0, goes back on offense as Farmington's had to punt it away now 3 times tonight. We'll wait for the Farmington Knights and see what they're going to come up with here in this ball game. Join us coming up at halftime. We will tune in to the halftime coronation ceremonies broadcast live. An update from Fredericktown as the St. Genevieve Dragons lead the Black Cats at home 14-0. That game on AM 1450 and FM 1039. Win up the center. He's going to gain about 3 on the play. And on the tackle was Barton along with Garrett Duncan. It'll be a 2nd down and 6 to go. As the ball fielded on the 16-yard line. Underway in the second quarter, it's 15-0 Poplar Bluff. Our broadcast is made possible in part by Renee Murphy, attorney at law, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. As the quarterback, Cameron Misner hands it off to Wynn. Wynn up the center. He goes to the left side. He's up to the 30. As Wynn is going to get big yardage there. A gain of 24. And Poplar Bluff now all the way up to the Farmington 32-yard line. 11:05 to play here before halftime. Farmington's got to figure out a way to stop this Mule defense or offense, as Farmington's been run over here at homecoming so far. As the quarterback comes under center, that'll be Misner. He'll hand off to Wynn again. Up the center goes Wynn. This time he's going to get probably 4 yards. There to make the tackle is Trent Weidman and Johnny Barton. 15-0 Poplar Bluff. It was a gain of 4. It'll be a 2nd down and 6 for the Mules. So Poplar Bluff plays at their own 37-yard line. They started this back on the 11. They've done great jobs on offensive drives tonight. Farmington has got to close up a pocket as they try to come up the center every time. And a real quick pass play from the quarterback, and they've got a 1st down and then some. Pass completed to Tristan Francisco. He's going to get 12 on the play. Make it officially 9. And it's a 1st down for the Poplar Bluff Mules, and they play now on their 45-yard line. As 10-13 here to play before halftime, it's 15-0. Poplar Bluff has just been consistent with their offensive drives tonight, making it known that they know what they're doing here. Misner takes the snap, and he was under center. He's going to hand it off to number 21. That'll be Jake Pulliam. And on the tackle was number 47, Garrett Duncan for the Farmington Knights. A 2nd down and 7 for the Mules. Ball on the Poplar Bluff 47-yard line. Make it the 48. 9:49 to play here in this first half. Farmington received to start things off, so they will have to kick it away to start things off in the second half of this ball game. Farmington's got to do something on defense and, of course, get some points on the board. Francisco on the far side as the quarterback Misner under center. He's down to 6 seconds on the play clock. He hands off to Wynn. Wynn angles to the right side. He's going to be wrapped up with the right hashes, and he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him 1 officially, so get him up to the 50-yard line. 3rd down and It looks like about 6 to go for the Mules. Win on the last carry up to the 50-yard line. First time we've seen the Mules on the third down situation. This will be a deciding factor. We'll really see here on a third down what Poplar Bluff is made of, and Farmington is looking for a big stop as they look to get on offense. Win straight up the middle. Quarterback handed off from Misner, and B. Win straight up the middle. He gets all the way up to the 32-yard line. So a big 18-yard run for the Poplar Bluff Mules and B. Win. Win for a first down up to the Farmington 32. 8:45 to play here before halftime. It's 15-0 Poplar Bluff on homecoming night. Join us coming up at halftime. Your chance to win. We've got a $20 gift certificate to Spokes Pub and Grill and a $10 gift certificate for the Branding Iron Barbecue Company. Misner hands it off this time. Wynn's got all kinds of running room. He angles far left. He is fast, folks. I mean, this guy is all over the place. In on the tackle, number 3 was Trey Amson, number 22, Chris Smith, and another first down for Poplar Bluff. It was a gain of about 10.5 yards for number 9. This guy is fast. B. Wynn, a junior, coming in at 5'6", 140 pounds. 8:15 to play here before the end of the second quarter. And another big play for Poplar Bluff is that one from Wynn, went 11 yards. The play before that for the first down went for 18. Now the quarterback looks to pass. This is something we don't see very often as Misner fires left side to Francisco. He'll gain about 7. It'll be a second down and 3. 7:52 here to play before the half as Poplar Bluff started this run all the way back on their 11-yard line and have been very consistent on the offensive drive all night. Second down and 3. Mules on the Farmington 19. Already 40 minutes into this broadcast game as the Cardinals now underway in St. Louis at Busch Stadium, and we'll bring you updates from there. B. Wynn tries to go straight up the middle. Farmington's defense wraps him up in on the tackle, number 59. That was Jacob Taylor, along with Johnny Barton and Trent Weidman. Top of the first inning, no score. Joe Kelly on the mound for the St. Louis Cardinals. At the plate is Carl Crawford. With one out in the top of the first, nobody on in St. Louis. As the NLCS underway. Game number 1 of what could possibly be 7. It's a third down and 3. This time, a handoff to Pulliam. Goes right side. He looks for the end zone, but he's going to be brought down at the 5. Pulliam a first down, and now Poplar Bluff deep into the red zone. At the plate, was Mark Ellis up in St. Louis, as it looks like he singled. And at the top of the first, there's a man on for Los Angeles. Game 1 underway, 1 out, 1 man on. That'll be Mark Ellis. And really quickly, flag on the play as Farmington's offense is going to push Pulliam all the way back. Poplar Bluff at the 5-yard line. Now Ramirez at bat for the St. Louis Cardinals. As Mark Ellis is at first base, 1 out, top of the first. Holding against the Mules will set them back 5. As we're still in the second quarter here in Farmington. It's homecoming night where the Poplar Bluff Mules lead 15-0. 6:21 to play here. Again in St. Louis is Hanley Ramirez. 1 ball, no strikes. A man on first and 1 out, top of the first inning. Now it's a first down and goal for the Mules. The quarterback's going to be wrapped up. No, I thought he had him down, and he's going to have to run it himself. Misner's going to look to get all the way up to the Farmington 3. A very hairy situation where Farmington almost tackled him. It looked like Jacob Taylor had him by the tail, but he wiggled his way out of it, and Misner's going to get all the way up to the 4-yard line. So Misner is going to get a lot of yardage back for the Poplar Bluff Mules as they got in some serious trouble there after that penalty. It'll be a second and goal from the Farmington 4. Poplar Bluff already up 15-0, 6:04 to play. As 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hanley Ramirez. And Wynn angles. This time he's going to be nearly up in the pile. I don't think he's going to get in. He's going to be up at the 1 yard line, maybe the 2. And getting up slowly is Colin Hewitt. Looks like Hewitt is hurt. He is hurting on that left ankle. An injury on Colin Hewitt. He's on his feet. Hewitt is going to need to get off quickly. He is limping very bad. Colin Hewitt is favoring that left leg. Looks like Hanley Ramirez was hit by a pitch. An injury timeout in St. Louis, so that'll put 2 men on and 1 out. Already St. Louis is getting themselves in a hairy situation. Game number 1 of the NLCS. This time up to the center. Touchdown, Poplar Bluff. Meisner into the end zone. It's the quarterback keeper. And Poplar Bluff extends the Mule lead. The Mules started this all the way back at the 11-yard line, and they have trudged all the way up this field, have kept the ball rolling, and have done good things here. Jones will do the extra point. He missed one here in the first quarter. As the hold from Alex Lewis is there, the kick is bad. It's underneath the uprights, no good from Jones. 5:31 to play before halftime. Poplar Bluff 21, Farmington nothing on homecoming night. We're back for the kickoff on 30 seconds on 95.FM.
This is Laurel Moore. If you want more for your money, call Crystal Heating and Cooling and install a new carrier heating and cooling system with rebates up to $1,600. Financing available with no money down or 6 months same as cash. Crystal Heating and Cooling also offers utility rebates, next day installs, and we always guarantee the lowest prices. Crystal Heating and Cooling is an employee-owned company in business 47 years, serving St. Francis and all surrounding counties. Carrier, turn to the experts. 431
Back on your radio, 95.FM and Froggy96online.com. Our other broadcast games in progress on 107.1 The Zone and TheZoneRocks.com. In Park Hills, the Rebels lead Perryville 20-0 on week number 7. That game again, Eric Atney with the live play-by-play action on 107.1 The Zone. In Fredericktown, a more upsetting story for the Black Cats as the St. John Dragons now hold a 28-0 lead over the Fredericktown Black Cats. St. Genevieve is dominating Fredericktown right now. That game in progress on AM 1450 and FM 103.9. The Mix. As 2 men on for Los Angeles, and the Dodgers have 1 out. Batting is Adrian Gonzalez, the first baseman. As Hanley Ramirez was hit by a pitch, Mark Ellis went to second base. As we await the kickoff from Jones. Here in Farmington, 5:31 to play before halftime, and Poplar Bluff leads 21-0. Jones is going to do the kicking. Smith and Krause back to receive. It's a low ball that hits the 30-yard line, takes a mule bounce, and goes out of bounds at the Farmington 15. And oh no, bad things in St. Louis. A wild pitch from Joe Kelly. We'll see if Los Angeles scored. Joe Kelly in a wild pitch here. Looks like St. Louis is going to hold him to third and second base. So now Farmington starts at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Knights. Bame, 2 wide receivers to the near right, 2 to the far left, nobody in the backfield. 5:31 to play. As Bond goes in motion, he's going to take the handoff from Bame. He looks to angle up the right hash marks, and he's not going to get much, maybe a yard. Looks like a wild pitch from Kelly got Ramirez to second and Mark Ellis to third. Adrian Gonzalez still at the still at the plate. 1 out, top of the first. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Bame takes the snap, he fakes the handoff to Bond. He's going to keep it for himself. Angles left side. He's got enough for a first down. Bame all the way up to the 49-yard line. Justin Bame is going to pick up 14 yards on the play and gets all the way up to the Knight 49-yard line. In on the tackle, Tristan Francisco for the Poplar Bluff Mules. 4:52 to play here before the end of the first quarter, or the end of the second quarter, excuse me. Too much going on. Cardinals and Knights. Bame's going to take the snap. He's got Bond to his right-hand side. He fakes the handoff. He's going to go up the center, and he's going to be wrapped up. He's not going to get anything, maybe a loss of a half a yard. And Joe Kelly will strike out Adrian Gonzalez. And it'll be 2 outs, top of the first in St. Louis with 2 men on, runners at third and second base. 4:25 here to play before halftime as it's homecoming, as we see the candidates getting ready on the track. A 2nd down and 10. Farmington at their 49-yard line. Bame lines up 3 wide receivers near left, 1 wide right. Down to 10 seconds on the play clock. Justin Bame's got nobody in the back. He's wasting a lot of time, down to 3 seconds. 2, takes a snap. Bame looks to pass. Goes to Quinn McIntosh. McIntosh at the Mule 46-yard line. Will be wrapped up by number 12. That'll be Aaron Vincent. Vincent on the tackle, so it's a gain of 5 for the Knights and a 3rd down and 5 from the Mule 46-yard line. 3:43 to play before halftime. It's 21-0 Poplar Bluff. And again, 2 outs, top of the first in St. Louis. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. And another option by Farmington. Justin Bame is going to get enough for the first down. He picks up 8. Justin Bame in on the carry and a first down for Farmington. None on the tackle. Briar Alford. Farmington now, for the first time, looking good on offense. They're looking to get some points here before they head to the locker room for sure. Bame on a no-huddle offense. Take the snap, gives it off to Bond. Bond's going to get the pile and then nothing. He gains 2 officially. Napoli in on the tackle for the Poplar Bluff Mules as Bond gains 2 on the carry. 2nd down and 8. Farmington up to the Poplar Bluff 35-yard line with 2:58 to play before halftime. Poplar Bluff leads 21-0. Bame with 4 wide receivers to the far left, 1 to the near right. Nobody in the back. Bame on a 2nd and 8. He quick pass goes to number 88, Devin Nagel. Nagel's going to try to angle out of bounds, and he's going to not get much. Devin Nagel's going to angle far side as there was 4 wide receivers off the left side. And it looks like the Cardinals get out of trouble. The top of the first is over, and the Cardinals will head to the plate. Joe Kelly had runners at 3rd and 2nd after a hit by pitch and then a wild pitch. So got out of trouble striking out the Dodgers. Right now, Farmington is 2 of 5 on those first down conversions, and it's a 3rd down and 5. Farmington and Bame takes a snap. He's not going to get much. He may get enough for a first down. He's up to the Poplar Bluff 25, and he's got it by a yard. It's a first down for the Knights, and it comes with 2:28 to play before the half. A gain of 6 for Justin Bame on the quarterback keeper. As we head to the bottom of the first inning in St. Louis. As a first down and 10 from the Mule 25. Looks like handoff to Bond's going to go for 4 yards, make it 5 officially. It'll be a 2nd down and 5 from the Mule 20. Farmington looking good on offense, trying to get things going here. And a timeout for Poplar Bluff as they're not seeing or not used to this offense all of a sudden. Timeout here in Farmington. 2:10 to play before halftime. Mules up 21-0 over the Farmington Knights on homecoming. We're back in 30 seconds on 95.FM.
Hi, this is Stacy with Sudden Loan Company. Summer is drawing to an end, but there's still time for some home improvements, trips, or maybe some work to get the car ready for winter. Whatever you need cash for, just call Sudden Loan Company. We can give loans up to $3,500 and get you in and out in a hurry. Give Sudden Loan Company a call in Park Hills at 431-6504 or any of our other locations, Farmington, Ironton, or Festus.
Welcome back to Hale Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School, week number 7. As with 2 minutes, 10 seconds to play before halftime, Poplar Bluff had to take a timeout as Farmington has marched way down into Poplar Bluff territory, and the first time Farmington's been within the 20. It's a 2nd down and 5, Farmington on the Mule 20-yard line. As we near halftime, our coronation ceremonies will be broadcast live on the radio as they crown the homecoming queen for 2013. Boehm, 3 wide receivers. He puts a man in motion, but he keeps it for himself. Boehm's going to look for a couple, and I don't think he's going to get much more than a yard. Jones on the tackle for Poplar Bluff. Now under 2 minutes to play, and Farmington's got to get something on the board here before they go to the half. They kick the ball away. They do not receive to begin things in the third quarter. 3rd and 5, Farmington, still on the Mule 20. Justin Boehm's got 4 wide receivers to the left. Quinn McIntosh to the far right. Nobody's in the back. 5 men on the line. He takes a snap. Quick pass and all over it. Devin Nagel was the intended receiver, but doing great pass coverage was Aaron Vincent for the Mules. Not going to let it happen on his watch, as we saw that play just a little while ago. This time, Vincent and the Mules defense were all over Devin Nagel, who completed the pass last time. You know, with 4 wideouts to the left, I don't think I'd go to the same guy for the second time. I think they were expecting that. Maybe pass interference on the flag, as we'll wait to see the official. They're going to wave off the flag. No flag on the play. Well, the St. Louis Cardinals go to the bottom of the first. At the plate for the Dodgers, Zach Greinke. He's a right-handed pitcher and right-handed batter. And at the plate is Matt Carpenter. 1 ball, 1 strike. Play clock is at 15 seconds. Justin Boehm and the Farmington Knights on a 4th and 5, playing at the Mule 20. Boehm's going to flush way out. He looks to pass. He's going to go nearly, and an incomplete pass goes to Quinn McIntosh, and Farmington's going to have to turn it over on downs on a risky 5-yard play. They passed it 12 yards, though, trying to go for a completed pass to Quinn McIntosh. It just wasn't going to happen. As Matt Carpenter grounds out to second baseman Mark Ellis, who pitches it over to Gonzalez at first base. 1 out, bottom of the first, Cardinals in St. Louis. Up to bat is the right fielder, number 3, Carlos Beltran. So it's a 1st and 10 for the Mules. Playing at their own 19-yard line. 1:28 to play before the half. Mules are up 21-0 here on homecoming night. As the quarterback could hand it off to Wynn, but this time Farmington's defense is really figuring out this real quick pass play, as the tailback will come out and try to take it right out of the center, but Farmington's defense in on the tackle, number 54. That was Aaron Mays, and number 59, Jacob Taylor. As here in Farmington, Carlos Beltran called out on strikes. Beltran will strike out 1, 2, and 3. And a 2nd down and 10. This time it goes for about 8 yards to Austin Jefferson. Jefferson's going to pick up 8. In on the tackle, number 37, Colin Hewitt, who was injured earlier. He must be doing better on that left leg, as we're now 30 seconds away before halftime. Marking it down at the Farmington 26-yard line, or the Poplar Bluff 26-yard line. Big difference in yardage there. Poplar Bluff playing on their own 26. It's a 3rd down and 3. Handoff goes to Wynn. Wynn up the left hash marks. He's going to be tackled. Tried to get a block, and I think he's got enough for the 1st down. In on the tackle, number 3, was Trey Amsden, as Wynn is slower to get up this time, as he was sandwiched by Amsden along with Mays. And that, a timeout, Poplar Bluff, with 12 seconds to play before halftime. We'll be back in 30 seconds on 95.fm and Froggy96online.com.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc.
Bringing customers.
Electronic message centers, lighted signs and service, vehicle wraps, awnings, and much, much more. Hello, this is Kevin Harrington with Signs Etc. in Farmington, and these are just a few examples of what we provide our customers. Signs Etc. has served this area for 20 years with quality signage at affordable prices with our best price program. I understand the importance of standing out and grabbing the attention of potential customers, and we will help you do just that. Call one of our sign professionals at 756-9000, 800-756-9006, or log on to signsetconline.com and see how Signs Etc. is bringing our customers customers.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc. Signs, etc.
Back here in Farmington, 12 seconds to play. It's a Mule first down on their own 30-yard line, but they take a timeout with 12 seconds. They're up 21-0 as we await the half. And sadly enough, in St. Louis, the Cardinals went 3 up, 3 down. So we head to the top of the second inning. And 12 seconds here to play. Our halftime coronation will be broadcast live. We'll let you know who the 2013 Homecoming Queen is here at Farmington. We'll bring you that live. And then stay tuned, your chance to win a $20 gift certificate to Spokes Pub and Grill and the Branding Iron Barbecue. Well, Pulliam will try to take it up the center. And that's going to be a gain of about 5, and I think that is it. We've played our first ball. Head to the locker room on homecoming night. Poplar Bluff 21, your Farmington Knights 0. Stay with us. We're about to do the halftime coronation. We'll be back in 60 seconds on 95.FM.
I love Spokes, Spokes Pub and Grill. For rolling good times, you love it, you will. From original hot wings to hand-cut steaks, at Spokes there's something for every taste. I love Spokes, Spokes Pub and Grill. Ride it on in, come on and have your fill. It's time to hit the road, get behind the wheel. For rolling good times, it's Spokes Pub and Grill, yeah.
Hi, this is Stacy with Sudden Loan Company. Summer is drawing to an end, but there's still time for some home improvements, trips, or maybe some work to get the car ready for winter. Whatever you need cash for, just call Sudden Loan Company. We can give loans up to $3,500 and get you in and out in a hurry. Give Sudden Loan Company a call in Park Hills at 431-6504 or any of our other locations, Farmington, Ironton, or Festus.
You might as well be walking on the sun.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc.
Bringing customers.
Electronic message centers, lighted signs and service, vehicle wraps, awnings, and much, much more. Hello, this is Kevin Harrington with Signs Etc. in Farmington, and these are just a few examples of what we provide our customers. Signs Etc. has served this area for 20 years with quality signage at affordable prices with our Best Price program. I understand the importance of standing out and grabbing attention of potential customers, and we will help you do just that. Call one of our sign professionals at 756-9000, 800-756-9006, or log on to signsetconline.com and see how Signs Etc. is bringing our customers customers.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc. Signs, etc. You love to shop at Patsy's. Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. There's something here for everybody. You're gonna love it, we know you will. We can give new life to every room, give your home a brand new feel. We love to shop at Patsy's. Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
Do you think you have to travel to the city for great Italian food? For the absolute best Italian dining anywhere, visit Mario's Italian Eatery in Bonne Terre. Mario's is a family-owned Italian restaurant with old-world flavors. Mario's uses only fresh ingredients to make your dining experience one that you'll never forget. Everything from their delicious baked ziti to their hand-tossed pizza dough. You'll taste the difference at Mario's. You'll also find fine Italian cuisine choices like chicken parmesan, tortellini alfredo, homemade lasagna, stuffed shells, fresh salads, and local wines, plus a full line of full-body and light beers and mixed drinks. Delivery is available too. Call Mario's at 358-7999 in Bonne Terre. Mario's Italian Eatery on North Allen Street in Bonne Terre. Fine Italian dining and fine Italian atmosphere. Open 7 days a week.
The new generation, Hoods, Discount Home Center. Custom countertops, vanities, cabinets, and doors.
Furniture, tools and paint, electrical and hardwood floors.
Plumbing and lighting, windows and tile.
If you're building or remodeling,
We've got what you need on every
buy
aisle.
it for less, we save you money. Buy it for less at the
New generation, Hoods, Discount Home Center.
When you need the right tool, you can come see us. Grand Rental Station for Professional advice that you can trust. A Grand Rental Station. Everything that you'll ever need is right here in our store. You know we've got it all and so much more. We're the folks to see for all your rental needs. Grand Rental Station.
Well, we're ready for Farmington to kick it off, and putting it down on the tee is number 20, Braden Krause. He's going to kick it away to Poplar Bluff, and back to receive will be, let's see here, I'm not sure, number 11, number 9, number 22, all kinds of guys back here to receive just in case. That'll be B. Wynn, along with number 22, Jordan Emmons, and number 11, Briar Alford. As Krause puts a right leg into it, end-over-end kick, fielded by number 11, Alford at the 5-yard line. He's all the way up to the 25 and brought down right around the 27-yard line. Brady on the tackle for Farmington puts the Poplar Bluff Mules at their own 30-yard line. And forward progress will stop him just inside the 30-yard line. Week number 8 next week, Farmington takes a road trip. They will be at Vianney. We'll have that game for you on the road. 1st and 10 Mules as the quarterback, Misner, goes under center, looks to pass. Long pass is up in the air, making the catch. Number 88, Tristan Francisco down to the 20. 10-5, Francisco walks it in. Francisco goes for a 70-yard pass. Nobody down there to touch him. No coverage by Farmington. And just like that, in the second half, Poplar Bluff will put some on the scoreboard. 70-yard pass from Meisner makes it 27-0. As to kick the extra point will be Jones. Just into the second half of this broadcast game. 11:44 to play. 16 seconds into this broadcast second half. Poplar Bluff, as the hold is there, the kick is up. This time, I believe he's got it. He does. Jones is going to put the right leg into it. He has got it. 11:43 to play here before the end of the third quarter. Just underway, and Farmington gives up another one. Your score 28-0. Poplar Bluff on top of the Farmington Knights, and we're back for the kickoff in 30 seconds.
The new generation, Hoods Discount Home Center. Custom countertops, vanities, cabinets, and doors.
Furniture, tools and paint, electrical and hardwood floors.
Plumbing and lighting, windows and tile.
If you're building or remodeling,
we've got what you need on every aisle.
buy it for less, we save you money. Buy it for less at the new generation,
Hoods Discount Home Center.
Welcome back here to Hale Memorial Stadium and Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School. I'm Aaron Cox on 95.fm and Froggy96online.com. Thanks for being a part of our broadcast this evening. As the Farmington Knights now trail 28-0 after a 70-yard run by Tristan Francisco. The Poplar Bluff Mules extend their lead after the extra point by Jones is good. And 28-0 your score here on homecoming night. Devastating for the Farmington Knights, to say the least. Now Jones will put the right leg into it. It's a long line drive. It's going to hit the 18-yard line, take a bounce into the hands of Braden Bond. Bond up to the 20. He's going to be sandwiched right around the 23-yard line. In on the tackle, number 36. That'll be Jaron Glass. On your radio, 95.fm and Froggy96online.com. Want to thank some of our sponsors making tonight's broadcast possible, including McGee Farm and Home, Wolford Chiropractic, CNF Auto Salvage, Easy Storage and Rentals, Capias Heating and Cooling, Coldwell Banker Halsey Real Estate, TJ Smoky Meats, many others making tonight's broadcast possible here on Homecoming 2013. So 1st and 10 and a flag on the play. The opening play here, a offsides on the defense. So the Mules will have the penalty. Still no score in St. Louis. As we wait to get some updates, Joe Kelly still at the mound, giving up 3 hits as of now. Looks like a 1st and 5 for Farmington, playing on their own 30-yard line. Bame, 2 wide receivers each side, takes a snap, drops back, looks to pass. He looks like he's in trouble. He's going to flush around left and right. He's almost going to fall. He's on his feet, a block in the back, and then a pass all the way up. Man, you talk about getting yourself in trouble. No coverage by the defense, and then he's just back there like a sitting duck. And here we get an update from St. Louis. Here's a scary situation. Bases loaded for Los Angeles. 1 out, top of the 3rd. 2nd down and 5 as a incomplete pass goes for the Farmington Knights, as Bame would have been sacked all the way back at the 10, a loss of about 20 yards. Luckily, he had an intended receiver and didn't get the intentional grounding and a penalty. Bases loaded in St. Louis. On 1 out. The ball is on the ground. Bame's going to fall on it, and he'll recover at the 19, actually at the 20. So it's a loss of 10 on the play. Farmington will bring up a 3rd down and about 14 to go. Bame recovers it with 11 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. 28-0 your score. Poplar Bluff Mules on top. As Joe Kelly having some trouble in St. Louis. Right now, 3 runners on base. Loaded up. 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Bame, 3rd and 15. Bame's going to go up the field. He's going to find Devin Nagel. Nagel, a complete pass. He gets 16 yards and a 1st down. Farmington all the way up to the 36-yard line. Good play and getting themselves out of trouble there is the Knights. Now they've got to get some progress up the field. 1st and 10, Farmington playing on their own 36. Bame lines up, Bond on his right side, 2 wide receivers far left, 2 near right. Bame will take the snap, nobody in the back. He'll hand off to Bond. Bond angles right, and he's going to take a few blocks, but he's going to have to lower it. And he's going to get up to the 40-yard line, a gain of 5, so it'll be a 2nd and 5 Farmington from their own 40. 10:28 to play here before the end of the 3rd. Poplar Bluff up 28-0 of the Farmington Knights, who have yet to score here on homecoming. Bases loaded in St. Louis, now 2 outs. That's always good news. The outs, I mean, not the bases loaded. Bame takes a snap. He gives it off to Bond. Bond's not going to find any room this time. He's going to lose a yard or 2. He got nothing, a loss of 1. At the plate is Juan Urib, the 3rd baseman. And hopefully Joe Kelly, after a visit from Coach Mike Matheny in St. Louis, will get a chance to work his way out of this top of the 3rd. Kelly already allowing 3 hits. 9:35, 28-0. Farmington on the offense. It's a 3rd down and 7 from their own 38-yard line. Bame, left side, goes to McIntosh. No, that's number 21. That is Tyler Finch. Finch is across for the 1st down. Finch got all the way up to the 46. Complete pass, and it's a Farmington 1st down. 9:24 to play here before the end of the 3rd quarter. 1st down for the Knights. And it looks like the 3rd baseman Europe singled out on a ground ball to center fielder John Jay. Hanley and Ramirez score, and Gonzalez scores. And 2 on. It's 2-0 Los Angeles in the top of the 3rd. Hand off to Bond. Bond for an 8-yard gain. Bond up to the Poplar Bluff 45-yard line. He's going to gain 9 officially. Man alive, Cardinals and Joe Kelly having a hard time as they've now allowed 4 hits, 2 runs. And it looks like they got another out. So again, headed into the bottom of the 3rd inning in St. Louis as the Cardinals trail now 2-0 in game number 1 of the NLCS. Farmington on no huddle. 2nd and 2. This time, Bond's going to have a hard time getting up through there. He gained 1. He may have a half yard before he got that first down. We'll wait to see where they down the ball. It is going to be a 3rd down and 1 to go. He gained 1 yard in the play. It was a 2nd down and 2. An official timeout. Perhaps for measurement, as they will measure. 8:32 to play here before the end of the 3rd. 28-0. Poplar, Bluff, and Farmington. The Mules lead the Knights here at homecoming. And we await the measurement. Break out the binoculars here, see where they, I think he's short. They stretch the chain, he is short. I knew he was. Not sure why they brought out the chains, but that's why he's the official and I'm just the radio announcer. Isn't that right, Dustin? I figured so. Now, if you're not familiar with the facility, Farmington had renovated the stadium and has built a new press box, so the scorekeepers, the Farmington coaches, and everybody else is on the other side with the home fans, and we always sit with the visiting side on the original press box on the school side, so we get to enjoy the company of Poplar Bluff Mules fans, and a nice young lady in front of me has actually brought, what are these, candy corns and salted peanuts. Nice people, and the ball on the ground loose. Bam had handed it off. It looked like number 5, the handoff, DJ Hardy, at a loss for Farmington. Going to set him back to the 49-yard line. Man, what a big, troublesome. That is a terrible play as Farmington on a 3rd down and 1. A fumble brings up a 4th down and 6. Farmington's going to have to punt this ball. Man alive. 4th and 6. As it looks like Ferris, no, they're going to go for it. No, it isn't going to work. They faked the punt. Colin Hewitt took the handoff, and he got about 2 yards on the play, but nothing else. And check this out in Park Hills. The Rebels are up over Perryville 41-0. That game on 107-1 The Zone. And not much of a contest there for the Rebels, as Rebels won last week at home on homecoming against Potosi. Next week, I believe we feature a North County game. I'll check the schedule. I believe North County is at Potosi, perhaps. 7:37, it's a 1st down and 10. Mules on the Farmington 48. Now Wynn takes it. He's going to angle right side. Wynn up to the Farmington 40, and he crosses to the 37. Boy, shutout games across the board tonight right now, folks. In Fredericktown, St. John leads the Black Cats 35-0. That game's on 103.9 The Mix and AM 1450. And here on homecoming, Farmington being shut out 28-0 here in the 3rd quarter with 7:28 to play. And in St. Louis, problems for the Cardinals as they head to the bottom of the 3rd. The Cardinals trail 2-0 over the Los Angeles Dodgers. And that is a heartbreaker for St. Louis here in game number 1 at home, getting the home field advantage, looking for some wins. The quarterback on a 1st and 10. This will be Meisner, and he takes a snap, looks to pass, long pass, over, looking for Jefferson, in the air, and nothing. A flag is going to be pass interference on Farmington's number 3, Trey Amsden. The intended receiver was Austin Jefferson as he turned down on the Farmington 10-yard line to make the catch. Amsden wrapped up from behind and pulled him down. Pass interference on Farmington. And a big penalty again. Under 7 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Join us tomorrow. We'll be live on location in Annapolis, Missouri. The Freedom Fest going on this weekend. We'll be bringing you live updates from there. Also broadcasting live in Bonterra at the Family Center for Saw Days 2013. Join us as we broadcast live everywhere tomorrow. Coming up next week, weekend lots going on. The Arcadia Valley Mountain Music Festival and homecoming. Now Poplar Bluff on a 1st and 10, playing at the Farmington 22-yard line. Now, looks like Meisner takes a snap, hands off to Wynn. Wynn's going to get back up the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. Wynn angled to the far right, had to make his way up, and couldn't come up with anything. Brady in on the tackle for Farmington. No gain on the play officially, as Wynn angled right side, tried to go up and just could not find it. 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. St. Louis with one out in the bottom of the third. Pete Cosma at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody on. On deck is Joe Kelly, the pitcher, and Matt Carpenter. Now, looks like Meisner was trying to pass. He got way back. He was going to look for a 25-yard loss, or 15-yard loss, and he tried to pass, and it goes out of bounds. So it's now 3rd down and 9 for the Poplar Bluff Mules on the Farmington 21. So Pulliam will come in along with number 25, Taylor Burnett. So Poplar Bluff, we'll see what this team, I'm telling you, when you can see a team convert on a 3rd down consistently like Poplar Bluff has, you know what they're made of here, is they are going to go for a 3rd down and 9 from the Farmington 21. 6:10 to play here in the third quarter. Bluff up 28-0 on homecoming night. As the quarterback hands off, he fakes the handoff, he looks to pass, he tries to go to Jefferson again over in the left corner. Isn't going to happen, and giving chase was Trey Amson again. Last time Amson got the pass interference call. This time he let Jefferson run a little bit. Jefferson couldn't come up with it. 4th down and 9 for the Mules. As now 2 outs in St. Louis. Joe Kelly. 1 strike, no ball, nobody on. Bottom of the third, St. Louis is trailing 2-0. Cardinals and the Dodgers. 1 ball, 1 strike. Curveball outside to the right. Now a 4th down and 9. The quarterback, Milsner, over the top, nearly intercepted, intended for number 17, Colin Jones. It was overthrown over the top, and Farmington will turn over for the first time on downs. Poplar Bluff will turn it over to Farmington on the Knights' 21-yard line. 6 minutes even to play in this contest. On your radio and online, Froggy96online.com. Thanks for joining us. Week number 7 of high school football. The 1-5 Farmington Knights are trailing 28-0 here on homecoming night. Poplar Bluff with a 3-3 record so far. They're going to go, and I already forgot who they're playing next week. It happens sometimes. Looks like a whistle and a timeout. A timeout taken by Poplar Bluff, and it comes with 6 minutes to play. Mules up 28-0. We're back in 60 seconds on 95.9 FM.
Hi folks, this is Mike from Brayler's Tire in Farmington. Let's face it, in this area it's hard to find somewhere to get an alignment done. Well, that just isn't the case anymore. Brayler's Tire is now your alignment headquarters. We can align anything from a tractor trailer to a compact car. Stop by and see us for an appointment or give us a call at 756-8383. Brayler Tire, just south of Farmington on Highway 67.
Big wheels rolling, moving on.
This is Laurel Moore. If you want more for your money, call Crystal Heating and Cooling and install a new carrier heating and cooling system with rebates up to $1,600. Financing available with no money down or 6 months same as cash. Crystal Heating and Cooling also offers utility rebates, next day installs, and we always guarantee the lowest prices. Crystal Heating and Cooling is an employee-owned company in business 47 years, serving St. Francis and all surrounding counties. Carrier, turn to the experts. 431-5200. Website, crystalheating.com.
Back in the Knights are on offense, a 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line, and looks like Bame's going to keep it up the center. He's going to gain about 4. Right up the center of the Poplar Bluff Mule defense, and on the tackle, number 55. That was Jacob Sleeger. Joe Kelly getting a single. He's on first base in St. Louis. At the plate is Matt Carpenter. 1 person on base, 2 outs. Bottom of the third. 1 ball, 1 strike on Matt Carpenter as the St. Louis Cardinals in game number 1 trail 2-0. Los Angeles on top here in the first game. Bad snap. Bame's got it back in the 10. He's got to fall on it. Man, what a loss. And this is exactly what I was talking about to head coach Eric Krupe earlier today. After we talked in our interview, we got a chance to chit-chat a little bit more outside the athletic training facility. I said, what do you do about bad snaps? And I've seen more of this than I have any other time when it comes to the Farmington Knights. And under center and being in that position, you know, it depends on the snap. You have your short snap, long snap, and special team snap. And I've seen a lot of inconsistency here. And playing that center position is number 54, Aaron Mays. And Mays has had a little bit of a hard time this season on these snaps. Last week we saw it go over the top. Justin Boehm had to keep it. This time he's going to get up to the 25, to the 30, and Boehm may have got enough for a first down and a flag on the play. A flag on the play. Somebody's not happy over there. It might be a extracurricular activity, personal foul over there. I think it's on Farmington. An illegal block on Farmington, so Boehm would have had enough, I believe, for the first down. He was looking for the 31. I think he got the 32. Looks like they're sitting on the 31, though, so he'd have been right there on it. And, man alive, that illegal block really hurt Farmington a lot. Matt Carpenter still at the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Joe Kelly on first base, and St. Louis still trails in the bottom of the 3rd. And they walk Matt Carpenter, so 2 on for St. Louis. Cardinals have the tying run on base. Up to bat is Carlos Beltran with 2 runners on. 4:37 here to play in the 3rd quarter. Poplar Bluff 28, Farmington nothing on homecoming 2013. It's a 3rd and 10 after that illegal block on Farmington, as Boehm will take the snap. You know he's going to pass, flushes out. Here comes everybody for Poplar Bluff. Pass is up top. McIntosh couldn't get it. Had his right hand up and couldn't pull it down. Giving chase was number 11, Briar Alford. McIntosh would have got that one right around the Bluff 44-yard line, but just could not pull it down. 4th down and 10 for Farmington. Last time we saw this, we saw a fake punt. Brendan Ferris to punt it away this time. Back to receive, number 22, Jordan Emmons. Carlos Beltran at the plate. Struck out, and he's 0 for 1 on the last go-around. As looks like this was a punt for sure. It'll be fielded at the 44-yard line. Make it the 43. A flag on the play, though. Wait to see the official call. Zach Greinke still on the mound for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Carlos Beltran on a 2-ball, 1 strike. 2 out, 2 on. Personal foul on Poplar Bluff. I didn't see anything, but a personal foul on Poplar Bluff. And that's good if you're a Farmington fan, because you get a little bit farther than what you wanted. Poplar Bluff will be set back 15 yards. And they'll now play on their own 28-yard line. Waiting to see what happens in St. Louis is Carlos Beltran on a 2-ball, 1 strike. 2 out, bottom of the 3rd, trailing 2, but runners at 1st and 2nd. Joe Kelly on 2nd, Matt Carpenter on 1st. Carpenter on a walk and Joe Kelly on a single. Got a hit off of Zach Greinke. And ball number 4, they load the bases in St. Louis as Carlos Beltran heads to 1st. Here in Farmington, the Mules on a 1st and 10. Meisner, this time he's going to go out to number 21, Jake Pulliam. Pulliam's not going to find much. He loses 2. A real quick pass play is an update in Fredericktown. The Black Cats trail tremendously now, 42-0. Fredericktown is having a hard time at home tonight. That game on AM 1450 and FM 103.9 The Mix. Dave Ward in Fredericktown calling it out on your radio dial. A loss of 3 officially. So it's a 2nd down now and 13 to go for the Poplar Bluff Mules playing on their own 25-yard line. Meisner, the quarterback, under center. He pulls back to pass. Pass in the air to Jefferson, up, and it's knocked away. And then a flag comes in after the ball was on the ground. Trey Amsden blocking the ball. Trey Amsden was the coverage man for Farmington. He was all over Jefferson, as Austin Jefferson would have had a complete pass right around the Farmington 43-yard line, and I believe it's going to be a personal foul or a pass interference on Amson again. I thought it was going to be on Poplar Bluff, but it is on Farmington, it looks like, as the official heads over to talk to Eric Krupe, head coach of the Farmington Knights. And it looks like in the bottom of the third inning, St. Louis and Los Angeles now tied 2-2. After Matt Holliday doubled, scoring Joe Kelly and Matt Carpenter. Carlos Beltran will hold. Bottom of the third, tied up in St. Louis. 2-2. Matt Carpenter and Joe Kelly scoring. Second down and 15. Actually make it about 23. It's a long one, as looks like Wynn is all the way up to the Farmington sideline, up to the 34-yard line. Almost a first down. It was a second down and 23 back on the Poplar Bluff 15-yard line after the penalty was on Poplar Bluff, setting him back 10 yards. But Wynn is trying to make up the difference. Holding against the Mules. Here's another penalty on Poplar Bluff. And we see more penalties committed now from Poplar Bluff than we've seen the entire game. A flag thrown at the 15-yard line will set Poplar Bluff back again. It was a second down and 23. Poplar Bluff had committed the personal foul after Jefferson and Trey Amson went at it on a pass. So now it'll be a very long second down. It's a second down and I believe about 27. So Poplar Bluff will play on their 7-yard line. They need the 38 for a first down. So it's a second down and 30. Looks like a long one. Poplar Bluff, and Wynn will take the handoff. He's going to be wrapped up right around the 10-yard line. Back at the line of scrimmage, it looks like. No gain on the play. Third down and 31 to go for a loss of 1. 3 minutes to play third quarter. Poplar Bluff is pinned way back in their own territory, and they look to get out of trouble here. We saw for the first time they turned over on downs on the last offensive drive. Our broadcast made possible by Hood's Discount Home Center, Grand Rental Station, Party Plus, Farmington Building Supply, Crystal Heating and Cooling, Prattville and Dunright Shoes and Boots, and an incomplete pass from Meisner. Austin Jefferson with the incomplete pass, and now it's a fourth down and 31. The Mules are definitely going to have to punt this away. And we'll see the punter, number 88, Tristan Francisco. Francisco, earlier in this quarter, 16 seconds to be exact to start this quarter, scored on a 70-yard pass. Deep to receive, number 80 for Farmington. That is Logan Dotson. As Francisco put the leg into it, it's an end over end. It hits the Poplar Bluff 33 and then rolls to the Poplar Bluff, looks like about the 50-yard line. It bounced tremendously. Wow. It hit the 37 and then rolled all the way up to the 50. Farmington should have fielded that one. 2:22 to play here in the third quarter. 28-0 Farmington. After fans here get an update from St. Louis, as again the top of the fourth, it's 2-all Los Angeles and St. Louis. Joe Kelly still on the mound, A.J. Ellis to bat. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody on. All right, Farmington back on offense at the 50-yard line. Boehm takes a snap, looks to pass. He's going to go for number 86. That is going to be Hunter Corcoran. Corcoran fielded it at the 35 and gets all the way up to the Mule 24. Corcoran with a big pass play. Goes for 32 yards. Francisco in on the tackle. It's a first down, Farmington. $28-0. Farmington looking to score for the first time tonight. They're up in Mule territory, playing on the Poplar Bluff 24-yard line. Bame puts Bond to his left-hand side. 2 wide receivers each side. He hands off to Bond. Bond angles on the left side, and he's going to be wrapped up quickly. Maybe a yard there for Braden Bond. Not much, though. Alex Lewis in on the tackle for the Mules. Right now, Farmington in a second down and 9, playing on the Poplar Bluff 23-yard line. Maybe a half a yard officially. Not much, if anything. Bame, 3 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the near right. Takes a snap. Nobody in the back. 5 men on the line. He's going to pass this time. Number 83. That's a pass completed to Tommy Wilfong, and then, that's Quinn McIntosh. Aaron Vincent in on the tackle, and somebody's on the ground. That might be Vincent as he hit McIntosh hard on the completed pass. And slowly to get up, but he's on his feet, number 2. That is Alex Lewis. Lewis must have taken a hard block. A official gain of about 6 yards there to be a 3rd down and 4 situation for Farmington. A minute play here as Lewis goes to the sideline. He's got his helmet off now for Poplar Bluff. Farmington playing on the Poplar Bluff 16-yard line. 3rd down, 4 to go, 10 seconds on the play clock. Bame takes the snap, looks to go up the center. He's going to get on the right side. Bame to the 10. Bame goes out of bounds right around the 8. Officially looks like on the 9. And a first down for the Farmington Knights is they've now got a 1st and goal. The first time tonight Farmington's been in scoring position as they try not to get shut out on homecoming 2013. Poplar Bluff has a lead of 28-0. Poplar Bluff looking to hold the Farmington Knights to shut them out on their own homecoming. Bame with Bond to his left. 2 wide receivers each side. 2 to the near right, 2 to the far left. Bame takes the snap. He's in the pocket. He's going to lose the ball. It's on the ground. Poplar Bluff is going to pick it up. It's still on the ground. No, Farmington recovers. Wow. The snap was fumbled. Farmington's number 42. That was Jacom tried to pick it up, as Savage would end up recovering it for Farmington, and the Knights were in scoring position. Hamlin on the fumble recovery officially, as I must have a incomplete roster. I dropped my pen too. 2nd down and goal. They've got a long way. They can't get a first down. They've got to get it in the end zone here. And I believe a whistle timeout going to be taken by Farmington. It comes with, it's going to be, the end of the 3rd quarter. The end of the 3rd. Poplar Bluff 28, Farmington nothing. We'll continue the final quarter of this broadcast game in 60 seconds on 95.9 FM.
Do you think you have to travel to the city for great Italian food? For the absolute best Italian dining anywhere, visit Mario's Italian Eatery in Bonne Terre. Mario's is a family-owned Italian restaurant with old-world flavors. Mario's uses only fresh ingredients to make your dining experience one that you'll never forget. Everything from their delicious baked zita to their hand-tossed pizza dough, you'll taste the difference at Mario's. You'll also find fine Italian cuisine choices like chicken parmesan, tortellini alfredo, homemade lasagna, stuffed shells, fresh salads, and local wines, plus a full line of full-body and light beers and mixed drinks. Delivery is available too. Call Mario's at 358-7999 in Bonne Terre. Mario's Italian Eatery on North Allen Street in Bonne Terre. Fine Italian dining and fine Italian atmosphere. Open 7 days a week.
And welcome back to Hale Memorial Stadium in Jack Richardson Field as we receive the announcement that longtime Farmington Knights announcer and the voice of the Farmington Knights, and I didn't hear how long that he's been announcing here at Hale Memorial Stadium at Jack Richardson Field. But a standing ovation, as this will be the final game for announcer Bill Baker. And a hats off, congratulations, a job well done, and many thanks to you, Bill. The snap from Boehm on a 2nd and long. Boehm's going to have to pass up, and it goes out of bounds. The intended receiver, Quinn McIntosh, couldn't find it at the 30. And now a 3rd down and very long. Farmington's got a long 37 yards to go to the end zone. They were in a scoring position down on the 9, and a fumble recovery by Farmington gives them the ball, but boy, did they lose some yards. Third and goal from the Bluff 37. It's Farmington looking for the end zone. They've got to get into the end zone. They cannot get a first down as they fumbled. So it's a 3rd and goal on the Poplar Bluff 37. Farmington on offense. Underway in the 4th quarter. Justin Boehm, 2 wide receivers each side. You know he's going to pass. He's going to get rushed. And Boehm's going to get sacked hard. A hard sack. Slager comes in from nowhere, and he makes it known that Farmington will not be putting any points on the board right now. It's a 4th down and a long goal for Farmington if they choose to go for it, but the punter comes in, number 6, Brendan Ferris. It's a 4th down and goal from the Farmington 47-yard line, and the kicker is all the way back on the 35. Ferris with the punt. It's end over end. Going to come down around the 18 and out of bounds. It bounces out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Excuse me, they're going to field it at the 10. So that's where Poplar Bluff will start on offense once again. 11:07 to play in the 4th quarter. 28-0. Mules over the Knights here on Homecoming 2013. In St. Louis, the bottom of the 4th, nobody on base, 1 out, and no balls, 1 strike on the catcher, Yadier Molina. On deck is John Jay and David Freeze in the hole. As a ball comes in, 1 ball, 1 strike on Yadier Molina. It's 2-all in St. Louis. Los Angeles and Cardinals tied in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a long pass completed to Paul Rose. He's still on his feet. Rose up to the Farmington 30. He's going to be brought down at the 24-yard line by Colin Hewitt. Wow, a long pass from Paul Rose, and he got it up, and he's going to be slow to get up as Colin Hewitt had to tackle him like a horse to get him down at the Farmington 24-yard line. That was a long one. Poplar Bluff started that on the 10-yard line. So now they're all the way down to the 24. A long completed pass. 61 yards officially for Poplar Bluff. Count is 2-2 on Yadier Molina with 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 4th, 2-all St. Louis and Los Angeles in game number 1. Game number 1 of the ALCS starts tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Detroit and Boston. And a final out of Park Hills. The Rebels beat out Perryville at home, a final of 41-0. That is a final from Park Hill Central. That game was heard on 107.1 The Zone and thezonerocks.com. I believe next week we feature North County at Potosi. We'll have that game right here on on 107.1 The Zone and thezonerocks.com. And also a final in Fredericktown as the Dragons shut out the Fredericktown Black Cats. A final of 43-0 against St. John over Fredericktown. That game was heard on AM 1450 and FM 103.9 The Mix. As it looks like Colin Hewitt may get a personal foul on that one as he picked up and then slammed to the ground. Number 9, B. Wynn. Wynn will get some yardage, but a hold on Poplar Bluff. No penalty on Farmington as Colin Hewitt picked him up and pretty much slammed him to the ground. Surprised he didn't get a personal foul on that. So Poplar Bluff will back it up all the way to the Farmington 32-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down and a long Way to go. Second down and about 22 to go. Make it 20 as Poplar Bluff needs the Farmington 12 for first down. As the quarterback, Miser lines up under center, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the near right. In the back is Pulliam, and Jefferson, a real quick pass play to left side, and he's going to pick up some yards. In on the tackle for Farmington is number 22. That was Chris Smith. And Yadier Molina singles on a line drive to center fielder. 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Yadi on first base. John Jay at the plate, followed by David Freese and Pete Cosma. Bottom of the 4th, tied in St. Louis for game number 1 of the NLCS. Pulliam will be in the back, in a whistle stops the play on the scrimmage. Timeout Farmington, and it comes with 8:49 to play in the ball game. Poplar Bluff leads 28-0. Timeout Farmington will be back in 60 seconds on 95.FM.
You love to shop at Patsy's, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. There's something here for everybody. You're gonna love it, we know you will. We can give new life to every room, give your home a brand new feel. We love to shop at Patsy's, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
Welcome back as the Mules lead 28-0 over the Farmington Knights. Mules will be a 3rd down and 13, playing on the Farmington 26-yard line. On your radio, 95.FM and Froggy96online.com. I'm Aaron Cox. It's week number 7 of high school football. As the quarterback, Miser, looks like he's going to try to pass. Incomplete to number 24, the intended receiver, Cody Slusher. 8:45 to play in this ball game. Farmington looking to score something tonight and not get shut out on homecoming night. Knights looking to hold on a 4th and 13. Ball on the 26-yard line. And it looks like Poplar Bluff is going to try for a very long field goal. The ball will be kicked from the 33.5-yard line. So that makes a 43-yard field goal tip. As to hold it will be Alex Lewis, Colin Jones, and it's a low line driver. The accuracy was there, but the height was not. It was long and low, but right on target. And no good as Farmington will take over the ball on the, let's see, on a 43-yard attempt. Let's see, Farmington will actually take over the ball on the 27-yard line. I want to thank some of our sponsors making tonight's broadcast possible, including Clark Power Service of Perryville, Brailer's Tires, Signs, etc., Sun Loan Company, Spokes Pub and Grill, Taylor Funeral Service, along with the Poplar Bluff Speedway, Aleve Dental, First Midwest Bank, Ferroni's Pawn in Poplar Bluff, and Farmers Insurance. Name 2 wide receivers each side. He looks like he's going to give it off to Bond. Bond's going to get about 6, and a flag on the play. Flag after the ball was down, so probably a late hit. Lewis on the tackle for Poplar Bluff. Face mask on Poplar Bluff. 7 minutes after 9 p.m. You're listening to KYLS FM, Ironton, Farmington, the service of the Dawkins Broadcast Group. High school football week number 7, Farmington at home with a 1-5 record, 1 win, 5 losses coming into tonight's game against the 3-3 Poplar Bluff Mules. Homecoming and senior night here at Farmington, where right now the Mules lead 28-0. Farmington on offense, playing on their own 36-yard line and a 1st and 10. Bames got 3 wide receivers to the far right, 1 to the near left. That'll be Nevin Nagel, and then Braden Bond to his right. Bame takes a snap, fires right side to Quinn McIntosh. McIntosh at the 35 to the 40. McIntosh going to be hit out of bounds right around the 43-yard line. McIntosh will get 6 on the play, so it'll be a 2nd down and 4 from the Farmington 43-yard line. Eight minutes, 10 seconds to play in this ball game. As Poplar Bluff next week will play Normandy on the road. Farmington next week on the road as well. A 2nd down and 4. Bame, long pass in the air. Quinn McIntosh, it's over his top of him. He couldn't judge it. Didn't speed it up enough. Giving chase was number 5, Denzel Britton. A flag on the play, though. We'll wait to see the official call. Farmington next week on the road in week number 8 at Vianney. Roughing the passer on Poplar Bluff. Another mule penalty. And it comes with 8:05 to play in the ball game. 28-0 your score. Mules on top of the Knights. But a Bluff penalty brings up a Farmington 1st down. They'll mark it down right around the Poplar Bluff 44-yard line. 28-0 your score. As we wait to see what's going on in St. Louis here. Switching innings at the half. 1st and 10 Farmington from the Mule 44. Bame moves Bond to his right. Looks, takes a snap, hands off to Bond. Bond tries to go up the center of the hash marks. He'll go a little bit farther to the right side, and he'll gain about 4. Well, the Cardinals couldn't come up with anything in the bottom of the 4th. Had Yachty on first base, left him stranded. Joe Kelly has given up 4 hits and 2 runs. At the plate for Los Angeles, Hanley Ramirez, the shortstop, number 13. He's 0 for 0 right now. He got hit by a pitch and then a walk. He had a 1 swinging strike on an 81-mile-an-hour curveball. And we'll wait to see what happens. It's a Farmington 1st down. A completed pass goes to the Poplar Bluff 31-yard line. I was looking at the Cardinals game, so I wasn't sure what happened, but Farmington nonetheless with a 1st down. Had to go for at least 5 yards there. A flag on the play comes from the back judge. False start on, I believe, Poplar Bluff, and this is again another Poplar Bluff penalty. And actually, I'll change my wording here. Illegal procedure on the night, so a Farmington penalty. 7:22 to play in the ball game. 28-0 your score. Poplar Bluff over Farmington on homecoming night. Farmington now on a 1st down and 15 to go. A 5-yard penalty on a legal procedure. Bame takes a snap. He's going to get rushed. Real quick pass goes to Bond. Braden Bond up to the 20. Bond will get all the way up, maybe even a 1st down. I think he got it. Bond will pick up 17 and a 1st down. Alex Lewis is on the tackle. And Justin Bame was totally expecting that rush. And a real quick 4-yard pass to Braden Bond, who was expecting it. Completes for a 1st down. 1st and 10 Knights. They can get a 1st down up at the Poplar Bluff 6-yard line. The blitz was there by Poplar Bluff, but Bame was ready for it for sure. Under 7 minutes to play. 6 seconds on the play clock. Justin Bame says get down. 2 seconds. He takes a snap. Pass goes to McIntosh. No, ball's on the ground. And then it goes out of bounds. Wow. Quinn McIntosh almost had the completed pass, and then it was knocked away, but it goes out of bounds. Good break for Farmington. Bad mistakes we've seen on Farmington tonight as they were in scoring position on their last offensive drive and couldn't get it into the end zone after a bad fumble. We see them get down in the red zone, and then they just can't complete. Errors will just kill these guys. No gain as Farmington still plays at the Bluff 17-yard line. Now Bame takes a snap. A 2nd down and 10. He's going to roll to the right side, keeping himself up to the 10. Bame up to the 5. Almost to the end zone. He's just out of it and short by about 2 yards. Mark it at the 1. He was shy by 1. 16 yards for Justin Boehm on the quarterback keeper. Puts Farmington for the first time within a yard of scoring. This is big for Farmington not to get shut out tonight on homecoming. If they want to, they will get into the end zone. But we'll see how good this Poplar Bluff defense is tonight. First and goal. Farmington at the 1. Boehm will keep it up the center into the end zone. Touchdown, Farmington. Justin Boehm will keep it. 6:23 to play in the fourth quarter, and Justin Boehm on the quarterback keeper from 1 yard. He got 16 yards on the last run. And Boehm will put the first points of the night on the board for the Farmington Knights. So it'll be 27-6 pending the extra point from Kraus and a new holder in. The kick is there. The new holder will be number 5, DJ Hardy. Hardy and Kraus getting things figured out and completed. 6:23 to play in the ball game. Poplar Bluff 28, Farmington 7. We're back for the kickoff on 30 seconds on Froggy 96.
Battery problems. It happens every time you want to do something. You just want to mow the yard, right? You've got to make it to that big meeting on time, and your watch quits. You got to be somewhere, and your car won't start. Right in the middle of a conversation, and the battery conks out on your cell phone. For every kind of battery.
Wrapped well and done right, my kind of store. They sell the kind of shoes and boots that I'm looking for. I know they're gonna fit right and have a lot of style. They're gonna feel so out of sight and last a long, long while. For the best shoes and boots, it's plain to see. Craft well and done right works for me.
Hi folks, this is Mike from Brailer's Tire in Farmington. Let's face it, in this area it's hard to find somewhere to get an alignment done. Well, that just isn't the case anymore. Brailer's Tire is now your alignment headquarters. We can align anything from a tractor trailer to a compact car. Stop by and see us for an appointment or give us a call at 756-8383. Brailer Tire, just south of Farmington on Highway 67.
Big wheels rolling, moving on.
Welcome back, Hale Memorial Stadium. Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School. Farmington's Justin Boehm, with the help of many others, get into the end zone on a long offensive drive that almost ended in a bad fumble. But they finally put up 6, and the extra point by Kraus makes it 28-7. Back to receive is number 22 for the Poplar Bluff Mules. That is Jordan Emmons. To kick it away is number 20. That is the sophomore kicker, Braden Kraus. And an onside kick attempt. Mules' first line will fall on it. Farmington wanted it back and nearly caught him off guard, but looks like Colin Jones would fall on it and save it. Now here's where the onside kick attempt will hurt the heck out of you. Instead of pinning him back within the 20 or 10, now you've got your offense working at the 48-yard line. Nearly midfield on the onside attempt kick by Farmington after they put up 7 on the board. They knew it was coming, so they were ready. 6:21 to play here in the ball game. 28-7 your score. Farmington putting up the first points here just moments ago. Wynn lines up at the back. He takes the handoff from the quarterback, and he angles right side, goes out of bounds for a gain of about 6. No, he stepped out of bounds earlier. It'll be a gain of 4. It'll be a second down and 6 from the Poplar Bluff, from the Farmington 48-yard line. Into night territory goes the Mules here in the fourth quarter. About 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. It's a second down and 6. Poplar Bluff Mules on the offense again on Farmington's 48-yard line. The quarterback, Mills under center. Now he hands off to number 21, Jake Pulliam. Pulliam angles right side again. some extra pushing and shoving. No flag on the play, and I think he gained about 2 on it. 3rd and 3 it's going to be from Farmington's 45-yard line. So it'll be a 2nd down and 3 to go from the Farmington 45. 5:40 to play in this ball game. A long broadcast tonight as we are now 17 minutes into 9 o'clock. Make it 18 minutes as the clock rolls over. 3rd and 3, Poplar Bluff on the Farmington 45. The quarterback under center, hands off to Pulliam again. He's going to lower the shoulder and put it right into Trent Weidman, and Weidman will make the tackle along with number 82, Quinn McIntosh, or number 62, excuse me. That is Jacob Cluck. It's a 1st down for Poplar Bluff, and the Mules keep their drive alive. Now Poplar Bluff into the Farmington 41-yard line. Well, it's the Farmingtonites, it's the Poplar Bluff Mules on homecoming night, and Farmington's just having a really tough time here, but they did score. They're not going to be completely shut out tonight. Now under 5 minutes to play here in regulation. The quarterback, Milner under center, hands off this time to Wynn. Wynn up the center, up the hash marks. He's going to get a 1st down and a gain of 12. He's down to the Farmington 28-yard line. Wynn with a 1st down on the carry. On your radio, 95.fm, Froggy 96, and Farmington, week number 8 next week, heads to Vianney. We'll have that game for you. Poplar Bluff heads to Normandy. And then in week number 9, they play Chaminade. Or excuse me, that is not right. Pull back up the Poplar Bluff schedule. Yeah, Chaminade. So Normandy and Chaminade. Weeks 8 and 9. The quarterback, Milner, and he's going to hand off this time. Number 18 is off to the races. Dustin Gateway down to the 5, and he's going to be brought down at the Farmington 4-yard line. Gateway on the carry. Man, Colin Hewitt was the last man standing on that one, and he had to bring down a very heavy Dustin Gateway. He's only a sophomore, coming in at 5'8", 145 pounds, but he looks stocky from here. Looks like if he lowered the shoulder into you, it just hurt like heck. Farmington's marching band will take the track as they will get to perform after the game. They usually perform at halftime, but because of the homecoming ceremonies, they got to relinquish their duties over to the coronation of the homecoming queen, which was, for 2013, Whitney Johnson. Pulliam looking for the end zone, didn't find it. He's going to be down at the 1, and Poplar Bluff looks to extend the lead.
Stopping number 62, Jacob Cluck.
Jacob Cluck in on the tackle for Farmington. It'll be a 2nd down and 1 as the clock continues to roll. 13 seconds on the play clock, 3:25 on the game clock. Poplar Bluff on the Farmington 1, 2nd and goal. Pulliam looking to really take this one in as he's going to take the handoff. He's going to lower the shoulder. Farmington, I'm not sure if he broke the plane or not. In on the tackle, number 34, Trent Weidman. I think Farmington held on the 1-yard line. It is just inches now for Poplar Bluff. No, they're holding it for a full yard, a full 3 feet, as the ball down on the exact 1-yard line at the hash. So now Poplar Bluff on a 3rd and 1. Pulliam's going to try to take the handoff from the quarterback, number 7, Cameron Meisner, and try to get into the end zone on a 3rd and 1. This time, the quarterback is going to keep it straight up. Meisner into the end zone from 1 yard. He's got it, and a flag on the play after. Looks like a personal foul, and now an all-out shoving match going on down there. Look like they're going to shove out of the game. Number 59 for Farmington. That will be... I don't have a 59. It might be 58. Don't want to say a name officially. A touchdown completed, and it comes in the fourth quarter with 2:26 to play. As the quarterback Meisner takes it in from one, and Poplar Bluff extends the lead, and offsetting personal fouls will wipe clean the slate on both Farmington and Poplar Bluff. There's flags and personal fouls on both teams. And in the bottom of the fifth inning, 2 outs at the plate. Matt Carpenter, nobody on. Still 2-0 Los Angeles and St. Louis. Looks like to doing the holding will be Alex Lewis, and to kick it will be number 17, Colin Jones. Now looking at the score here, if he makes it, and the snap is there, the hold is good, and it is good. 35 points, and this is now the most points that Poplar Bluff has scored in a ball game. Week number 2, they put up 34 against Dexter, but tonight they extend to a 35-point advantage over the Farmington Knights, 35-7, 2:26 to play. When we come back, we'll be back for the kickoff in 30 seconds on Froggy 96.
Do you think you have to travel to the city for great Italian food? For the absolute best Italian dining anywhere, visit Mario's Italian Eatery in Bonne Terre. Mario's is a family-owned Italian restaurant with old-world flavors. Mario's uses only fresh ingredients to make your dining experience one that you'll never forget. Everything from their delicious baked ziti to their hand-tossed pizza dough, you'll taste the difference at Mario's. You'll also find fine Italian cuisine choices like chicken parmesan, tortellini alfredo, homemade lasagna, stuffed shells, fresh salads, and local wines, plus a full line of full-body and light beers and mixed drinks. Delivery is available too. Call Mario's at 358-7999 in Bonne Terre. Mario's Italian Eatery on North Allen Street in Bonne Terre. Fine Italian dining and fine Italian atmosphere. Open 7 days a week.
And we're back here at Hale Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School on homecoming night. Poplar Bluff, and the quarterback Milsner extends the Poplar Bluff lead to a record season high of 35 points to Farmington 7. Back to receive is Braden Bond along with Braden Kraus. A little squib kick, going to come to the second line. There to field it from Farmington, number 44. I don't have a 44. Let's see here. That is William Seibert. Flag on the play. Seibert fielded it at the 25-yard line and got it back up to the 30. Flag on the play, and it looks like number 4 for Poplar Bluff, Paul Rose, is having a hard time off the field. He's limping a little bit. Wait to see the penalty. Looks like it's most likely on Farmington. Personal foul on Farmington as the Tempers flare once again for the Knights. 2:18 in frustration. They trail 35-7. Anybody wants to look for a homecoming win, but you can't have them all. So a penalty on Farmington will take them from the 30 and set them back 15 yards to the 15, I do believe, if they spot this correctly. Oh, looks like they're going to go all the way back to the 13-yard line. The 12-yard line, as a matter of fact, half the distance is what they're going to do. And it's a 1st and 10 for Farmington. As Boehm lines up, puts a man in motion. That's Bond. He's going to hand off to that man in motion. And Bond's going to angle left side, puts on the Jets. He's going to get up a little bit. He crosses to the 21. A gain of 9 for Braden Bond. In on the tackle, number 21, Jake Pulliam. Knights just couldn't figure out the offense tonight and couldn't get the defense to shut down Poplar Bluff. As we're now at 1:44 to play here in this ball game. On your radio and online, Froggy96online.com. Boehm takes a snap. He's going to hand off this time. Maybe it's Colin Hewitt on the play. Hewitt will take the carry. No, it's Duncan. That was Garrett Duncan on the carry, number 47. As it's now a 1st down and 10 for Farmington. Ball is on the Farmington 23-yard line as Boehm lines up with Garrett Duncan on his left, 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right. 5 men hold the line, nobody in the backfield. Boehm takes a snap, looks to pass. This time he's going to go out to DJ Hardy at the 25-yard line. Hardy looks for a 1st down, and he goes out of bounds at the 33. DJ Hardy fields it and might get 10 yards on the play. We'll see where they field the ball. Looks like they're right on the 1st down line. We'll wait to see. May have to check for measurement. And they're going to say it's a 1st down, move the chains. So it's a Farmington 1st down with 1:09 to play. Boehm now on a 1st and 10 from the Farmington 33. 2 wide receivers each side. Again, Duncan on his left. Takes a snap. Boehm now in trouble. He is going to get sacked. The defense brings him down. In on the sack, number 8, Stephen Haley. Haley will wrap him up, grab the tail, and then sling him down. As Boehm is very slow to get up and having a hard time as he felt that one. Now 48 seconds and counting here in this ball game. 35-7 your score. A loss of 5. 2nd and 15 from the Farmington 27-yard line as Justin Boehm, I believe, is going to be out of this game. And to do the quarterbacking will be number 20, Braden Krause. Krause at the quarterback position takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Duncan. Duncan's going to get wrapped up hard, and the Mules defense, another loss for Farmington, down to 13 seconds, and that will just about do it. That is the end of the ball game. Farmington falls to 1-6 on the season. Poplar Bluff improves to 4-3. We'll be back in 60 seconds on 95.fm.
This has been Farmington Knights football on KDKZ Channel 18. Be sure to watch it anytime at kdkz18.com.